Hey guys, MrCrayfish, and welcome back to my Redstone tutorials. In this tutorial today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build the Chicken Cooker 2000. Now I'm just going to get straight into it. I'll show you what this does. So if we go ahead, we flick this lever here. Woo! Oh, whoopsie. Oh no! I should have shut the gate. Let me do that again. Alright, try two. Let's do that again. Bing! Whoa, there we go. Look at that. That is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build that today. So what you are going to need is 10 redstone dust, 2 redstone torches, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone comparator, 2 levers, 1 dispenser, 1 hopper, 2 sticky pistons, 2 slime blocks, 6 furnaces, 1 chest, 1 netherrack, 30 cobblestone wall or any type of fence, it could be just wooden fences, doesn't really matter, 1 fence gate, again whatever you want the fence gate to be, could be a birch one, 8 glass, 13 slabs of your choice, and 64 blocks of your choice. Now the first thing that we're going to build is the launcher for the chickens, and this is quite simple. So what we're going to do is you need to decide on the spot where you're actually going to build this first. So we need to dig down 2 blocks, place your sticky piston at the bottom, and then put a slime block on top, and then behind that slime block dig out 4 blocks to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the first 2 blocks here, place redstone. At the back, get one of your block of choice, place that at the end, and then we want to put a redstone torch on the front face of it like that, and it should turn on the piston. Now what you want to do is destroy these grass blocks that got pulled up, and in each corner of the slime block, place one of your block of choice, and then in between these blocks, what you're going to do is get your furnaces out, and you're going to place them sideways in between the blocks so you can't actually see the front of the furnace from any side. Now get your last redstone torch, place it on top of this block here, place a block on top of that redstone torch which is on the side of the block, place a block on top of this, and then you want to place a redstone repeater on this block which faces towards the front, and then put a block in front of that redstone repeater. You can do that by shift and right clicking, and then clicking on the side of the redstone repeater. Now our second sticky piston is going to be going on top of this block, so place it like so and it should be turned on. Then get your other slime block out and place it in front of the piston like that. Now we want to turn off these pistons, and we can simply do that by digging out this block right of this end one here, place the lever on the side, and then flick it down and it will turn the pistons off. Now I'll just show you that this actually works now. So if we just place an item down below and we flick the lever, you'll see that it goes flying and it's gone out of our render distance. Let's go get it. There it is. So that is the launcher. What we're going to do now is we actually need to chicken proof this up, because if we don't do that, they're going to go everywhere. So what you need to do is you want to place cobblestone slabs on these sides here, or whatever slabs you have chosen. You want to put a furnace on top of this furnace here, but you want to face it the other way, so look to the front but stand at the back here, place it on top of that while holding shift, and then on this front furnace here we want to get our netherrack, place that down, again shift right click, and then we'll set that on fire later. I just don't want to do it now because I'm in survival mode, and if I walk into it I'm going to die. Now you want to come to the back, and at this back spot here we want to place 4 high pillars, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place 2 on top of the piston. We're going to place a lever at the back of this top block here, so it should look like that. And now we're actually going to build the dispenser for the eggs, and this is basically going to automatically hatch the eggs for you, so you don't have to manually do it yourself. Now your last furnace, you want to place this on top of the slime block here and make sure that the front face is facing towards the back, that way. And then what we're going to do is, on this top half of this block here, we're going to place 3 half slabs coming to the front, do that on the other side, and then put the last one in between these front ones. Now just place a temporary block down in front of the slime block here. Then we need to put our fence gate on top of that temporary block. So there we go, and then destroy the block under it and then open it up. Then we're going to come to the top here, and what you need to do is place a block one over, leave one gap between the fence gate here and place it one over it, so it's got this little space there. Come under it, and what we need to do is actually hop inside the machine, and you want to place the dispenser facing downwards so you can actually see, you can see that's facing downwards now. Now the top should look something like this now. Get your hopper, place that on top of the dispenser, remember hold shift and right click. Now we're going to get our redstone comparator, place it on top of this furnace here, facing away from the dispenser. Then we're going to get our redstone, place one on top of this block here and then place one to the right. Then get your redstone repeater, place that next to the redstone comparator here, facing towards the front. Then you want to place your block of choice around the dispenser here, like that. And then put your redstone going around, and then the last one next to the redstone comparator here, and it should connect up to it. Get your glass out, and what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 on each side of the hopper so that the chickens are contained. Hold shift and right click to do that. And this is where the chickens that are going to lay the eggs are going to go. Now my bad, actually take away this fence gate here. It's not actually supposed to go there. Strange enough, you actually have to place a chest where that fence gate was. So simply shift, right click and place the chest like that. And basically what this does is when the dispenser fires the egg, it basically breaks it up here. And that just stops it from the egg actually hitting the chickens below and killing them essentially. Now we're going to get our cobblestone wall or whatever fence you have got, and what you want to do is place 2 to the left starting at this front left bit here, 2 to the left, and then we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 2 to the right. Leave one space, do 1, 2, 3. Then go back until you get in line with the front of the machine, and then place your last one in between there. Then our fence gate goes in between the cobblestone wall at the front, and this just allows us to get in here. Now we're done with the building, we just got to set the machine up now. So light up your netherrack here with a flint and steel, and then inside the top here, if you're in survival you'll have to use eggs, but because I'm in creative I'm just going to use some chicken, or some spawn eggs, and you want to get a bunch of chickens in the top here. Now for tutorial purposes, I'm not actually going to wait for them to start laying eggs. I'm just going to get some eggs out. We'll get a bunch of them out actually, and we'll chuck them in. And you'll notice that chickens are starting to spawn, and you'll see that the eggs are actually breaking on this chest here, and they actually don't suffocate the chickens. That's what's good about it. So you'll notice all the baby chickens are coming into the bottom here, and it's already done that. We'll just pop the rest in. Now I'm just going to get out a chicken egg again, just because it's going to take a while for these baby chickens to grow up. So I'm just going to spawn a couple of normal chickens inside of there, so over time the baby chickens would generally grow into adult chickens. Alright, so we're ready to fire the chicken, or should I say the cock cooker 2000. So simply flick off this lever down here and watch the magic. Oh my god. It's beautiful. That was amazing. That was a beautiful sight there. And then simply flick it off when you're done. Now I'm going to teach you guys how this actually works. So if we come up the top here, we've got our chickens here, and when they lay eggs, the eggs go into this hopper here, which then get placed into this dispenser. And when an item actually goes into it, it will send out a signal through this comparator here, which then goes around, and then we strengthen up the signal using a repeater. This repeater actually powers this block and actually powers the dispenser here, which then fires out the egg. This redstone comes around here and it comes back into the comparator, and this acts like a clock, so if there's multiple items in the dispenser, it will make sure that all of them get dispensed out. Now if we come down the bottom here, this here is the chicken launcher, and what this does is it's pretty simple. Basically this top piston here is 1 tick delayed from this bottom one. This bottom one launches the chickens up, and then this one gets activated, which launches them forward, so they get spread out into this fenced field here. And while they get launched forward, they also get they go through fire, so they start burning and then they die. Now one more tip before we end off this tutorial. When you're actually starting, Now one more tip before we end this tutorial to help you guys get started on this machine. What you want to do is you want to flick this lever on here. Basically this will stop the items from being dispensed in this dispenser, and this is a good way to get your chicken colony, I should say, up here to a big size. So you can just basically take out the eggs out of here, go up to the top, and then put them back into there. So that's a good way to get started. And then once you think it's big enough, simply just flick off that lever, and then all the eggs that go into there now will get dispensed out. Now I'm going to do this one more time for the lols, so let's just fill it up with a ton of chickens. I think that is enough in there, and we'll go ahead, flick the lever. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, a couple came out, but that's not a too biggie. A majority of them, well, almost all of them went inside here, so wow, that is so cool. One more little tip. If you're a bit of a redstone techie, you should know what you're doing here. Basically this lever inverts these torches here, and what you can do is, if you want to put this lever somewhere else, just simply make a redstone line like that going into this block here, and then you can simply put a redstone lever somewhere else and flick it on and off like that. So that brings us to the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to become a member of the Crustacean Nation, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have any ideas for redstone tutorials, let me know in the comments, because I need ideas, and if I don't have ideas I can't make tutorials. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.